Hey everybody, Martin here, and it's a welcome. It's a fine sunny Saturday morning, and I'm going to make some game tokens that look just like these tokens that you see on the screen right here. So these are stratagem tokens, so that you can play the solo variant of the game Blitzkrieg. And I am working on my version, my kind of print and play version of it, which is called Sithkrieg, which a little later on in the video I'll give you a glimpse of. But anyway, how did I make these tokens? Right? How do I make these tokens that look like this, and they're kind of satisfyingly thick, and they have images on both sides, right? Well, we're going to show you right now. What are we going to need for our little token project today? We're going to need a printout, and I printed this out on cardstock. So you've got that. We're going to need some vinyl floor tiles, as you can see here. And this vinyl floor tile is called Traffic Master. And I get these are free samples actually that I get from the Home Depot. So we're going to need that in a little bit. We're going to need a pair of scissors to cut out our vinyl floor tiles and our tokens. So here are my beloved Fiskar scissors that I'll put right there. And finally, how are we going to affix the cardstock that we're going to cut out to the floor tile core? We're going to need some glue. And today I'm just going to use some Scotch glue stick. You can also use Pritt stick. The one thing that I don't recommend for any kind of print and play project is don't ever use Elmer school glue or anything like that, because school glue is not permanent. It'll come apart, it'll de-adhere after a while. So you just want to use a permanent glue stick. Okay, so let's begin. What we're going to do is we're going to cut these guys out. And we're just going to use it with the scissors. And you'll notice if you take a closer look that these tokens actually have corner crosshair guides, which makes it easier for me to align my cut, right? Great. Okay. It took me a little practice to be able to gain, primarily it's the confidence, right? Sometimes you're afraid to cut things because you're afraid that you're not going to cut them straight. So it took a while. It took a while for me to gain all that confidence. All right, the next piece is we're going to go ahead and, so these are actually the tops over here and the bottoms over here. So they're on the same page. So I'm going to separate those as well. Tops or bottoms, fronts or backs, same difference. These icons here are on the front of the tokens, and these are the backs, basically just red with the logo of the game. And we're going to go ahead and remove the adhesive backing of this floor tile here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fronts and I'm going to put them on the token. And forgive my head if it obstructs this a little bit, but I want to make sure that I'm doing this as straight as possible, as straight as I can be. All right, we've got that affixed to the adhesive backing of the floor tile, which is handy. So we're not going to need glue for this side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut away the rest of the tile, and we're just going to leave the piece that has the tops or fronts on them, like so. Cool, cool, cool. We've got the fronts already, and we're going to put this tile away over here. And then now we're going to affix the backs. And the nice thing about having cut the tiles to the right size is that now you're pretty sure that your backs are going to line up. And the nice thing about using glue stick for this purpose is that you can reposition, right? Because the glue stick doesn't dry up immediately. All right, got that on the back there. Now we're going to affix the tile backs, or rather the token backs over here. And ideally, you would want this to dry. You'd want to let this dry a little bit first before you start cutting, because if it's not dry yet, then it's going to move and shift when you try to cut it with your scissors. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and cut because I like to live dangerously that way. But folks, don't try this at home. All right, I'm going to line up and I'm going to cut. All right, there's our first token right there in the middle with the front and the back. Looks good enough for government work, right? Doing the second one right now, lining up with the crosshairs. So I like print and play files that have crosshairs because they allow me to line up my scissors. All right, there's my second one. And there's my third token. And finally, there is my fourth token. All right, so within a few minutes, we have made our square tokens for our little game here, our little retheme. These are going to join these other tokens here. And so now I have all 8 of my stratagem tokens for my retheme of Paolo Mori's Blitzkrieg, which I'm calling Sifskrieg. Okay, so that has been a very, very quick demonstration of how I build tokens from vinyl floor tiles using scissors, using some glue, and I hope that that technique is useful to you. And once again, until next time, this has been Martin. Thanks for watching.